Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Panasonic North America Chairman and CEO, Mr. Joe Taylor.
Happy New Year, and thanks for being here. I'm Joe Taylor, and I'm responsible for Panasonic's business in North America, including both our consumer and our B2B operations. Over the last few years, our organization has gone through many changes. So I'd like to take a minute or two to explain some of those new developments, including some fast-growing parts of our business that might surprise you. Julie Bauer will follow me to cover our expanding range of consumer products, and Jim Doyle will explain new technology solutions for business that we'll be showing at our booth this week. Since this year's CES is so sharply focused on automotive technologies, and how consumers are benefiting from being more connected than ever in their cars, it's fitting that I should begin with our own automotive business. For years, Panasonic's been a leader in helping the world's automakers entertain, inform, and keep drivers and passengers safe. And that trend is picking up momentum. In fact, the latest report from analyst group IHS named Panasonic #1 in supplying infotainment equipment to automakers worldwide. Our automotive business, which includes everything from tiny sensors to center stack multimedia consoles and on-windshield head-up displays, has been growing steadily and is now on track to make up more than a quarter of Panasonic's total sales in North America this year. And I expect it to grow even more as we deepen our ties with great automotive partners. For example, last month, as announced, we're now partnering with the global leader in automotive technology, the Ford Motor Company, to help them transform their Generation 3 sync system into the ultimate vehicle communications and entertainment solution. The head of our automotive business, Tom Gephardt, has escorted some distinguished visitors from the Ford team to be with us for this event. So Sharif, Mike, and Jim, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your confidence in us and how much we appreciate the partnership in return. Thank you. Panasonic's automotive expertise doesn't lie in hardware systems alone. You can see that at our booth with the Opeo personal radio system being demonstrated on a production model Jaguar from Jaguar Land Rover. The Opeo personal radio system is an intuitive, personalized radio experience that captures the best of AM, FM, and internet radio, and it delivers it to you in the ways that you want it. News, music, sports, traffic, delivered to your personal preferences while also getting to know your likes and dislikes. It goes beyond the interactive and has become truly predictive and intuitive. Drop by our booth and see why Opeo was named a CES Innovation Award honoree. Panasonic has also been a leader in developing power sources for electrical vehicles and hybrids, starting over 20 years ago in a joint venture with Toyota to create automotive-grade batteries for the first Toyota Prius. While we're continuing to support hybrids, Panasonic's battery team has been able to extend its leadership in manufacturing lithium-ion batteries to power electric vehicles of all kinds. In fact, Panasonic today is the #1 supplier of lithium-ion batteries for automotive use globally. And as part of our green mobility strategy, we're leveraging this leadership position to support electrification of all kinds of vehicles. When you visit our booth, you'll be able to see how Panasonic lithium-ion batteries are contributing to the progress of Tesla's electric vehicles and how we're incorporating them into our own power assist bicycles. You will also see how Panasonic lithium-ion cells are helping to power an entirely new generation of smart scooters from Panasonic's strategic partner, the technology startup Gogoro. Gogoro embraces Panasonic's vision of green mobility and, with their smart scooters and model for battery swapping infrastructure, they expect to make a major impact in reducing vehicle emissions in the world's most densely populated megacities. You can see the Gogoro smart scooter and the battery swapping station at the Panasonic booth. Also, this year, after supplying more than 300 million lithium-ion battery cells to Tesla Motors, Panasonic announced that it would join Tesla in creating a huge lithium-ion cell-making facility outside Reno, Nevada, about 450 miles from here. This represents the single largest investment in automotive electric vehicle batteries in history. This facility, which Tesla named the Gigafactory, is now under construction and will have the scale and cell production capacity to make electric vehicles much more of an affordable option for drivers looking for more sustainable alternatives. I am extremely proud that Panasonic's expertise in battery-making technologies are making this possible. We're also proud that at full production, the Panasonic Energy Company of North America will employ approximately 3,000 local manufacturing workers. So together with Tesla, we will employ roughly 6,500 workers to our business activity and will contribute to the economy of this state and to the sustainable or green manufacturing idea for the United States. Incidentally, just asking if there are any engineers here who are interested in working, we're hiring. No, I'm not kidding, really, we're hiring. So let us know. One more thing about Tesla. We'll have a brand new Tesla Model X on display at our booth in the main hall, and it is gorgeous. You really have got to take the time to come see it. As I mentioned, we'll tell you more about our fast-growing solutions or B2B business a little later in this press conference. But now I want to bring on the executive who has been leading our consumer business and taking our brand in new and exciting directions. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the Panasonic Consumer Electronics Company, Julie Bauer. Julie?
Hey, Joe. Thank you, Joe, and good morning, everyone. One of the many things I love about CES is that it gives us an opportunity to bring together in one place our consumer and B2B technologies and show how Panasonic touches nearly every facet of a consumer's life, at home, at work, and everywhere in between. This is how we deliver our brand promise, a better life, a better world. And although you know Panasonic develops some of the world's best HD TVs, you may not know that we are just far more than a great TV company. Let me tell you what we've been up to and how we've been branching out, diversifying, and growing our product lines and revenues. To anticipate and meet our customers' evolving needs, we have realigned and built our product portfolio around specific consumer lifestyles and interests. Our 5 lifestyle pillars are adventure, entertainment, digital imaging, home, and personal care and beauty. In addition, we are radically expanding our touch points to build far more robust, direct relationships with consumers to learn more about our consumers' needs and wants. We've worked to dramatically expand our e-commerce site, both online and mobile. And we are aggressively growing our social media channels while maintaining strategic relationships with key channel partners. This strategy has already begun to deliver results with our online business doubling this year. Here's a look at some of the ways we did that.
It's where celebrities are primped, pampered, and totally transformed.
I love you, Panasonic. Panasonic is genius. Look sharp, be smooth, get close with Panasonic.
This is a 360-degree freestyle. I'm totally buying this iron. The Panasonic Arc 3 rechargeable shaver.
On the marketing side, we have found that when you enable consumers to experience our products and interact with our experts in environments where they would normally be using them, it gives them a real sense of how that product can enhance their lives, like the video showed. That level of connection with consumers is invaluable. To achieve that, we have partnered with key influencers in fitness, action sports, and even professional sports to launch the concept of alternative showrooming, initiatives that connect us with consumers where their passions are engaged. We recently announced the sponsorship of Spartan Race, in which we have integrated our digital imaging and wearable camcorder adventure products into the unique Spartan lifestyle. So watch out, GoPro. We also launched interactive game day activities for New York Jets and Philadelphia Eagles season ticket holders, which had allowed them to experience a wide range of our products on the field. Today, we are proud to announce a multifaceted, multi-year relationship with Lifetime Fitness, with showrooming in select Lifetime Fitness centers across the United States, as well as sponsorship of more than 30 Lifetime events, including the sponsorship of the New York City Triathlon. Now, here are some of the latest innovations you will see in our booth. You may have caught a glimpse of this wonderful innovation at Photokina. Our CM1 communications camera combines award-winning Lumix imaging technology with cellular capability. Our plan is to introduce this in the US market later this year, but you can get it hands-on with it this week in the imaging area of our booth. Panasonic has also been making big advances in imaging. I'm proud to announce today 2 new palm-size 4K consumer camcorders, which will bring extremely high-quality 4K video recording and 4K photo functionality to your home videos. These are the world's first consumer camcorders to come equipped with a high dynamic range video function, meaning your home videos will look even more amazing than ever before. And our WX970 model also features a pan lift and rotatable sub-camera, so you can capture not only your subject, but also your own reactions at the same time. We are thrilled to formally announce today the return of Technics Audio to the North American market. Yay. The first new Technics hi-fi products in more than 4 years will debut here in March. But this is more than just a product launch for us. It marks a true revitalization of our audio line. Over the next few months, you will be hearing a lot from us about Technics Definitive Sound, which builds upon decades of high-fidelity audio technology development and experience. We will launch 2 series that evoke the Technics legacy: the Technics R1 reference class system and the premium class C700 system. Both are designed to enable a new generation of audio enthusiasts to rediscover all the nuances of a musical performance in a truly emotionally engaging way. If you're an audiophile or just curious about a new standard in pristine audio quality, visit our private demo room at the Venetian. Our PR team will be happy to schedule an appointment for you. Now, another hot topic at CES this year is the connected home, and we have a solution at Panasonic. Panasonic is launching a new DECT-based home monitoring system that uses the latest in wireless communications technology to support the consumer's safety and security. This is really an innovative connected home solution, wrapped up in 4 simple, easy-to-install, expandable packages. With one package, you can create a low-cost system to help you keep an eye on your home and loved ones without having to pay a monthly fee. Depending on your needs, you might want to opt for indoor or outdoor cameras, window sensors, a tablet controller, or remote monitoring features. With the recent holidays in mind, here's a quick look at how the system works.
Living room camera motion detected. Motion detected. motion detected. Entrance camera
Dad, look, Santa!
What better gift to give this year than peace of mind? Introducing the Panasonic Home Monitoring and Control System, the do-it-yourself, no monthly fee, expandable system that makes it easier than ever to keep an eye on all the things that matter most.
This is a connected home solution for the consumer. The system runs completely on Wi-Fi and can be operated by your smartphone. We've positioned a number of our connected home system cameras at a few iconic Las Vegas landmarks, like the Bellagio. Stop by the booth this week and check it out for yourself. You can buy the home monitoring system on Panasonic.com now and on HSN in January. At the center of the connected home is the household's premier visual information device, the television. And today, 4K Ultra High Definition is setting new standard qualities for TVs. Panasonic has led the way by developing the widest portfolio of 4K products in the industry. Beyond consumer products, we have also developed 4K prosumer and B2B 4K products, including 4K broadcast quality Vericams, 4K tablets, and digital signage, which are all on display in our booth. Just a few minutes ago, the establishment of a new industry organization called the UHD Alliance was made public. Panasonic is participating in this alliance along with a global coalition of leading TV brands, film studios, content distributors, and technology companies. The members are committed to providing premium 4K UHD and high dynamic range viewing experience to consumers. The UHD Alliance aims to establish new high-quality standards from devices to content so that consumers can enjoy best-in-class entertainment at home easily. And speaking of new standards of quality, I'm proud to unveil for you today what we believe will be the world's first next-generation Blu-ray disc player prototype, capable of playing 4K Ultra HD native content and brand new high dynamic range content. This paves the way towards enabling consumers to enjoy the crisp, true-to-life quality of amazing 4K Ultra HD content and high dynamic range content in their own homes. I'd also like to unveil Panasonic's new addition to our line of critically acclaimed 4K Ultra HD TVs. The C6-850 series carries on our tradition of best-in-class LED picture quality and innovative technology enhancements. It introduces new technologies, including wide color phosphor, which has developed us and it helped us achieve an amazing 98% of the DCI color space. Something our engineers tell me is quite remarkable. Those same ones Joe's trying to hire. However, a wide color palette alone is meaningless unless it is also coupled with accuracy. It has always been our guiding principle to deliver images which are as accurate to the intentions of the director as possible. The CX-850 series uses color management technologies that until now have only been found in the kind of professional studio monitors used in Hollywood. Panasonic is the first to introduce this professional technology in a consumer television, and the difference shows. But seeing is believing. At our booth, we are lining our TVs up against professional studio monitors so you can see with your own eyes just how accurate they are. Beyond the stunning picture quality we are known for, Panasonic and Mozilla have collaborated to create a new way to operate your TV. Together, we've created a brand new interface which allows the viewer to access their favorite content, devices, or applications faster and easier than ever before. Here's a brief message from Mozilla's Chief Technology Officer, Andreas Gall.
Hi, I'm Andreas Gall, CTO of Mozilla. Our mission is to promote openness, innovation, and opportunity on the web. We created Firefox OS to enable consumers, developers, hardware manufacturers, and mobile operators to have more choice. Firefox OS unlocks the power of the web platform and allows applications, services, and devices to be connected to each other. This enables flexibility for developers and consumers. Firefox OS is now available with our partners in nearly 30 countries and on 16 smartphones. We are excited to announce that Panasonic is the first to bring Firefox OS to a new device category with a lineup of Live Plus Screen TVs powered by Firefox OS. We are collaborating with Panasonic to give consumers an interactive interface they can easily customize to access apps, TV channels, and content from other devices on their TV's home screen. Stay tuned for Panasonic's Firefox OS-powered TVs this spring.
Thank you, Andreas. Firefox OS will be available on all Panasonic 2015 4K Live Plus Screen Smart TVs. Overall, we will launch 4 4K Ultra HD TV series and 9 models, including our CX600 series, a CEA Innovation Award honoree. At the center of the home is also the kitchen. Panasonic is focused on safe and healthy solutions for consumers. In fact, the company has created indoor vegetable factories in Japan and Singapore to study the sustainable cultivation of healthy, leafy vegetables. In that same spirit, Panasonic is committed to meeting the needs of today's health-conscious generation with our new and innovative Healthy Cooking series of small home appliances. Our new kitchen appliances include our first ever slow juicer, a gluten-free bread maker, and both high-powered and immersion blenders. In addition to healthy solutions, consistent and simple ways to prepare meals are also critical for today's busy consumers. We have an innovative solution for that as well. The latest in our line of critically acclaimed microwave ovens features cyclonic wave technology. So what is that? Its microwave energy is delivered in circular wave patterns that contact food surfaces evenly for consistently delicious and efficient meals. The results are exceptional. Asia and North America have become very hot sources of innovation in the beauty space. We're drawing heavily on that heritage to share with our customers. In the hands-on zone of our booth, you can explore some of our award-winning beauty products. There will be blowouts for women, once again, we did that last year, and a step towards gender equality, we'll offer shaves and haircuts for men using Panasonic men's grooming tools that Howard Stern had talked about. But to catch a glimpse of our future direction in the beauty category, you must experience our virtual mirror. After analyzing your skin condition and pointing out fine lines, age spots, and other issues, it recommends cosmetics and treatments. It also lets you virtually try on a variety of makeups for different looks. The virtual mirror is not a gimmick. It's a serious technology solution. It meets a need that can be used by retailers to engage their customers with a variety of skincare and makeup products virtually. And it also has a potential for the clinical and education markets as well. Now, to tell you about some business solutions we're highlighting, here's Mr. Jim Doyle, the president of Panasonic Enterprise Solutions Company.
Thanks, Julie, and hello, everyone. Panasonic is increasingly being called on to provide sophisticated audiovisual and eco solutions to meet the needs of businesses. And not surprisingly, these draw heavily on our strong, nearly 100-year foundation in the technology of consumer devices. This constant focus on our customers' end users, whether it's sports fans, retail shoppers, or general consumers, is one of Panasonic's core competencies and helps separate us from our competitors. Panasonic's success in business solutions, whether for automotive clients, avionics clients, retailers, or sports teams, to name a few segments, is based on bringing comprehensive solutions for unique issues and opportunities. For example, over the last year, Panasonic has delivered some of the most spectacular sports and entertainment solutions right here in North America. We completed the 25,000 square foot HD LED video board system at Texas Motor Speedway, which received a Guinness World Record. We designed and built the massive 4K video board at Churchill Downs in time for the running of the Kentucky Derby, giving fans access to content and live footage that has never been seen before at this prestigious event. We provided the Philadelphia Eagles a game-changing in-game experience at their home at Lincoln Financial Field. And we redesigned and revamped the iconic NASDAQ video board in the heart of Times Square, providing millions of visitors a memorable experience. The common theme for all these projects was to deliver a way for teams, brands, and companies to connect with their consumers and fans, what we like to call connected experiences. Creating a truly connected experience requires far more than great products. It requires an integrated suite of software, services, content, and mobile device integration. We are making substantial investments in these areas to rapidly grow this comprehensive capability. However, we still need to anchor these great solutions with great technology. Here are a few of the technologies you'll see at the booth this week that engage consumers in new and powerful ways. One striking example of this is the transparent window screen prototype, which looks like an ordinary large clear sheet of glass, but can instantaneously be made to display high contrast, high definition images and video, even in a brightly lit environment. It engages consumers in an impactful way while saving both space and energy. It opens the way to potentially using entire store windows as signage. You really have to see this. You'll also see our Space Player technology, which is designed to catch the eye of consumers and hold their attention on a product or even, for example, an object of art. It is a very cool solution that combines dynamic video, digital signage, and programmable lighting to create a unique theatrical setting around ordinary objects. The Space Player is compact and easy to install and comes with its own content management system. It was recently introduced into the market and is stirring up a lot of interest in the retail community. You will also see 8K display prototypes that leverage extraordinary 32 times HD video resolution for a range of business, medical, and educational applications. Large screen displays that can simultaneously play multiple 4K video streams. An 85-inch 4K display with touchscreen functionality that multiple people can use simultaneously. Think of this sort of as a large tablet PC. And a light ID solution that delivers information from digital signage directly to an end user's smartphone. In addition to our market-leading audiovisual solutions, we have a rapidly growing eco-solutions business that is focused on creating, storing, saving, and managing energy for clients around the world. In North America, we've created entire solar energy generating plants like this one in Hanford, California. We're able to provide the power to commercial and industrial customers or directly to electric utilities. Globally, we have been even more aggressive in the eco-solution space. In November, Panasonic opened Fujisawa Sustainable Smart Town not far from Tokyo. This is a planned, sustainable, and secure community for 4,000 people and multiple businesses that Panasonic and its public-private partners built from the ground up. Using energy-saving technologies and infrastructure, the Sustainable Smart Town reduces water consumption by 30% and reduces CO2 emissions by 70% and will be able to generate enough power on its own to keep residents safe and comfortable, even in the event of a power interruption for up to 3 days. This is not a dream, it's real and operational, with more and more families moving into this new town every day. Before turning the mic over to Julie, I want to reiterate, you will increasingly see Panasonic providing comprehensive solutions as our B2B business grows. But it is important to recognize that at the heart of nearly all of these great solutions comes from Panasonic's continued leadership in its core competencies of audiovisual information and information communication technologies. Back to you, Julie.
Thanks, Jim. I should also mention that the digital signage team created the massive 25-foot video monolith that dominates the Panasonic booth. It's composed of multiple screens and displays, a constant stream of video images from multiple sources. This year, our booth is organized around product environments that align with the way people lead their lives today, at home, at work, and play, across our consumer and B2B divisions. You've heard a lot this morning about the product and technology highlights, but to really understand them, please come to see the Panasonic booth 9808 in Central Hall. Download our press kit and follow us on all of our social channels. Have a great show, everyone. Thanks for coming today.